Welcome back to a new windy and challenging episode covering my journey sailing from Torshavn on Faroe Islands across the North Atlantic to a remote small marina named Cullivoe on the north coast of Shetland.
Far offshore now, 10-12 nautical miles.
I had been longing for windy conditions for many weeks now. The next coming days I was about to get exactly what I wished for. I had been staying in Torshavn for 5 days, waiting for the winds to change. Today, a challenging but good weather window arrived.
So good morning, and from Torshavn, and I have had some problems the past days with 2 sprained ankles, both feet. And now I got a beautiful eye infection as well on my eye, so I think it's time to get the hell out of here and get home to Norway. The body is fairly beaten up, but yeah, that's a part of the game. I love it. So now the plan is to sail from Torshavn, Faroe Islands, to Cullivoe on Shetland. And that's on Unst on the north part of Shetland, and it's 187 nautical miles, so it's not too far. So today is Sunday morning, and I will be over there at Monday evening, and the current is going to be with me when I get there in Unst, in the sound into Cullivoe. So let's dress up and start the engine and yeah, get out of here and offshore and do something productive. Let's go.
As we know very well, ships are not made to stay in port grinding fenders. They are made to sail the big oceans. Nothing is better than suiting up, start the engine and release the lines, knowing you are heading out for another offshore adventure.
0800.
Tessie found her way towards the port entrance, ready for whatever was to come. Some choose one way of cruising. I had my own way. In my opinion, the best possible way to explore our fantastic oceans, islands and history. It is to be found wherever you point your bow.
Having 2 reefs in the mainsail to be sure I'm not overpowered. I think it's about 20-22 knots out there. But you never know.
The new weather report stated 25 knots from southwest, which would give me a strong beam reach all the way to Shetland.
Now we're heading towards the end point of Nolsøy here, and then it's straight out in the ocean. So the ocean current should be with me this way now. Goodbye for now, Torshavn and Faroe Islands. And let's do some offshore sailing again. It's been a long time. So now we are rounding the point of Nolsøy, going straight out in the North Sea. Let's go. Got 74% of battery, so let's pop in the hydro generator.
As we rapidly left the coast, I cast my last glimpse of the island and village of Nolsøy, disappearing further and further away. A scary and exciting feeling all the same.
Let's clean up some deck mess.
The deck got cleaned for loose lines and tripping hazards to get the boat ship-shape for the ride. I had a sense telling me there would come more winds than expected. And once again, the gut feeling was correct.
getting up to 28 knots now, suddenly, so we're doing good. Double reefed main and some out of the Genoa. We're good. Maybe we should pop that hydrovane activated soon to take the stress off the autopilot.
While I'm getting ready for another offshore beating, let's take a look at the sponsor of this video, NordVPN. I spend a lot of time traveling around cross-country to do my lectures today, and I often end up in airports or hotels. As I spend many hours online using public Wi-Fi, I always remember to switch on NordVPN. This provides me a private, secure connection, hiding me away from any online intruders. In some countries, your favorite content may be censored by the government. Connecting to a server in your home country gives you back the access and you can enjoy the content. NordVPN is easy to download. Create a profile, log in, and you're instantly connected. While I'm working from my laptop, I engage Nord's threat protection features. This works in the background and blocks malware-infected downloads, dangerous websites, trackers, and ads. So we are at a new hotel now here in Norway, and I'm connecting to the hotel server, and there's a lot of other people in the hotel connected to the same one. So I use NordVPN to stay safe. That means that no one else can find my IP address and sneak into my computer. Head over to nordvpn.com/Erik Aanderaa to get 4 months extra on a 2-year plan. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, let's experience what the North Atlantic has in store for us.
Alright, let's engage it.
It all starts out with getting the boat on course and make it steer itself.
We're a little bit off course. Steer the wheel. Oh, let's have a little break. Get some close up, and it's hot in this big sail gear. Let's download some weather reports. That's quite the track. Norway to Greenland. While the weather reports is downloading, let's have some bread with ham and cheese. So we're getting far offshore now, 10-12 nautical miles, and the weather is beautiful. 22-25 knots of wind here. Waves are picking up as we get offshore, and Tessie is doing great. Hydrovane is steering, and batteries are self-charging by the hydro generator. And things are looking really great. And I think Tiger is having a good time. He's just enjoying and getting some sun in his mustache. Perfect conditions. I love it. So now I have the heating on, all the cameras, all the navigation, everything, and with the hydro generator in the water, we have about 0 consumption now. You can see it here. So that's really cool. 73%. Solo sailing is a high demanding sport. Ooh. the sea state and wind picked up a little bit, especially the sea state. So, I think we are a little bit overpowered. 46 miles off the coast of Faroes now, and let's go out and see how it is. Yeah, the sea state definitely picked up, but we're doing good. A little bit overpowered. She wants to pull up to the wind a little bit sometimes, but the hydrovane is keeping us on course pretty well. So let's, oh, big one. But let's keep going some more and see if something needs to be done. I guess we could try to reduce the head sail a little bit. Let's see. Just want to check the foresail real quick. The writing is no more visible in the sail. Looks good. Let's get back down under to keep the heat. Just let the boat do its thing. Yeah, it's just mayhem now. It's 30 knots constantly. It was reported 19 to 20, but now we're peaking over 30 again. Just as usual. Nothing abnormal with that at all. And the waves are getting up to 2 to 4 meters now. So I think we're just gonna take the third reef in the mainsail. Every time is the same. Let's go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So I will try to reef the sail while it's powered downwind. I'll try to do it quick. I made these hooks here, one on each side, and this goes on both sides of the sail, and I have one hook on this side as well. Depends on what side I need to stand on to reef the sail. So today is starboard side, so then the starboard hook. I will release the halyard. And this goes so smooth because of the slider system, these track sliders. I need to take this hook off and hook it onto this. There we go. Lock the halyard. nice and tight. That's it. Oh, and then we have to tighten the back side of the sail. This side. The back side, I don't know the English term. Yeah, there that happened. It's beautiful. Take your time, always take your time, do it right. I can see it's moving there. Oh. Så kommer det inte. We have 32 knots now. I think we got it. We have to clean up the line mess. Oh shit. Yeah. So that's how you reef the mainsail. Downwind with wind powers on it. And you are probably wondering why I'm not using the line. In this weather I should, absolutely. But in most occasions it's because it's get tangled up on all the winches on deck and it's just making life very hard up there. So I've been doing it for that, like that for 20 years on this boat now. It's just a choice. So that's the best answer I can get you, but it's no excuse not to use it. Don't do what I do. It's just my way of doing it. But today I should absolutely use it. But it's just so much easier without it, as I have to climb over deck back and forth to take the lines on. Yeah. All right, let's get something to eat. I'm hungry. That was heavy. I hope you enjoyed the little sequence of reefing the sail. And now the boat is much more calm and you can feel the boat is steering much less violently and it's not being pushed that much. But the waves are getting big here, so it's just to hang on. We are way offshore now, so we just have to deal with it. And that's a part of the game. That's why I love doing this, the challenge. So many ask me also, Erik, why don't you buy a bigger boat? And the answer to that is easy, because the bigger the boat, the less adventure, the less feeling of mastery when you get to port after a trip like this. You know, you can always sail a 50-ton catch-rigged steel boat or a cruise ship for that matter. You know you will get there. But with a boat like this, you're gonna have to put up a fight to get there. And that's why I love it. So that's the answer. There you go. All right. Let's see what the night brings. The sun is about to go down behind me now, and the waves are bashing Tessie pretty good, but she's taking it like a champ, as usual. So yeah, let's take it easy downstairs. I'm just having a last check before I go down. Still 30 knots.
Hmm. 2:45 in the night, and I think we need to go out and check what's happening outside to have a look at the sails and conditions. There are a lot of heavy waves now. It's about around 25 knots, and some waves are just smashing into the side, covering all of the boat. But it has calmed a little bit down from 30 to 25 knots. So, but bow is directly pointed on Cullivoe, so that's nice. Right, not too bad. Sails are looking good, and boat is still in one piece. Ropes and lines, all the lines are just a mess in the cockpit, but otherwise it's really good. Oh, big one. And it's only 60 miles to go now. We have done 100 miles now. No, 110 miles. So I've never been sailing this fast before. I think it's because of the waves pushing us very fast in a surfing manner. It was good with some fresh air. It gets hot down there, and the air is not too good when all the hatches and everything need to be closed. But me breathing like an elephant in there. Here I am. Good morning again. Still with a little bit swollen eye, but it's all good. And the time is 8 o'clock now, and that means that we have been offshore for exactly 24 hours. And this is how far we've sailed, 156.7. But that's also including hoisting the sail and taking in the fenders and blah blah. So give me close to 160. I'm happy. That's I think might be a new record. We have been hauling away 7.5 knots all the way. Beautiful. And now we are 30 nautical miles off the coast, and that's extremely good. Never sailed this fast. So let's check out the weather outside. Oh. Jesus Christ. Getting tense out there again. She's tilted over. Oh, yeah. Oh. We are a little bit off course to the port, so we need to turn the hydrovane some degrees up towards starboard. Whoa! But the weather is beautiful, perfect. 20 knots straight on the side. So I'm going to adjust the hydrovane a little bit. And then I'm watching the top loader. Looks much better. Aye. And it's raining. Just to take a piss in this environment is a task in itself.
place in the boat. Watch the screens. The wind turned against me, so we're going head into the wind now. It's terrible. But we're doing 5-6 knots. And we have 5 nautical miles to go. And we can barely see Shetland now, but I'll show you in a bit.
As we got closer to the islands, the wind picked up substantially, knocking Tessie around a bit. After a couple of hours, the rocks of Shetland finally appeared.
It's wild! It is wild! So we are well into the sound now to Cullivoe. But we missed the current that I thought was going to follow us. Now it's against us for full throttle, so
I had to face I had done a slight miscalculation on the currents. The flow of water was coming against us at over 6 knots, leaving us lying completely still in the middle of the sound for almost an hour without any progression. I can assure I have encountered way more worrying ocean conditions. I was just glad it came out this well. Once out of it, I could set the course into the safe little marina in Cullivoe. This is originally a very active fishing port, surrounded by the mandatory church and a little settlement of a few houses. Desert and remote, just how I like it. Although the port is very protected, the wind still took a grip on Tessie, making it hard to do a graceful berthing. With a little patience, I got the boat secured and safely tied up.
so that was Cullivoe. Wow, we got in at last. That head current was terrible. It was down to 0.5 knots and just standing still for maybe an hour, but then suddenly it loosened up a little bit and we could turn into this beautiful little marina. So I'm just gonna have a look around now and see what's up here. I don't think it's too much, but it's a very calm and peaceful place, and that's perfect for me. I like those kinds of places. Let's check out what's over here. Oh, they even have toilet, laundry and shower here. That's unexpected. Oh, nice. But anyway, alright, that was the video from Faroe Islands to Shetland, and the next one will take us from Shetland and back home to Norway in Haugesund. And I'm gonna start tomorrow morning, and I think the weather is pretty good, but you'll see in the next episode, next and last episode. Alright, thank you.
Look out for next and last chapter 12 in this series, sailing the last leg across a windy North Sea, from Shetland and back to my hometown Haugesund in Norway.
Wow, that's life. Over halfway. It's so beautiful to just slide in between all the rocks and skerries and islands in towards Haugesund. I missed it so much.
Follow me on Facebook and Instagram for news and updates. Support my expeditions on Patreon or PayPal. Get your NBJS merchandise by following the link in the video description, and order your NBJS birdie by heading over to my website. And at last, subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like and a comment. See you very soon, Erik.